Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Knife Chats with Tobias. Oh dear, something is amiss at the Cutlery Cavern. Or is it the Knife Cave? Or maybe it's the Sharp and Pointy Parlor. I don't know. But anyway, this wall is still sort of in place. The bench is a total mess. I'm working on that part down there. But oh my gosh, what happened to all the fixed blade military knives, all those bayonets and everything? They're not on their wall anymore. Something is going on. And well, those knives are still there, but why the big blank spot? Well, for one reason, the wall over here is getting changed around, and I'm going to be putting all the military knives over here, the fixed blades and bayonets and everything, because quite frankly I ran out of room on that wall and I want to get more knives up on to display. So that's going to happen, and some of the other fixed blades are probably going to go into storage. I'm not going to have as much room to show everything, but I do want to still find a place to put the Bowie knives and stuff, and they might just be hanging on a second tier down here. Now, what was happening with the military knives for the longest time is they were hanging off of a old web belt. That's not going to work as well, and it takes up too much space. So what I am doing is I am ordering a bunch of, oh, almost dropped the phone. I'm ordering a bunch of key rings, and I'm going to cut that web belt up so that the ones that need to dangle can dangle off of a piece of a web belt, but the ones that are going to go on, that don't require the dangly thing, I'm going to just run them off of a cafe curtain rod instead, which is what the knives down here were doing behind the pegboard. And once I get that all set up, what I think I might also do is paint the pegboard something other than white. We'll see what happens. But that means this knife or this belt is going to be sectioned up so that the ones that require the funky hanger thing will be hanging off of that. Now, another question that people have involves the wall over here. And if you notice, someone was asking, how did these knives get displayed? So I'm going to try and show this in a more close-up look at it. If you notice, there's a lot of teacups there. Well, anyway, the wall behind there is concrete, and so what I have are 2x2s that are secured into the joist in the ceiling, and then they run all the way down to the floor. They are not screwed into the wall, but I guess I could have done that. I just didn't have a need to. As long as the frame is in place, it's not going to go anywhere. And then the 2x2s are the vertical runs, and that's basically for the weight bearing. And then I have 1x2s running the other way. And what I did is, you can see a bunch of holes drilled into the bottom of the 1x2 and a bunch of teacup holders or teacup hooks, whatever you want to call them, were screwed into the bottom of that, and any knife that can hang off of it is hanging off of it. Now, the other thing is, you notice the shot glasses, there is a piece of floral wire running above there, and that is to keep stuff from falling off of the ledge portion, because the ledge actually, well, it's about 1.5 inches wide, so I can actually put stuff on there. And I'm probably going to have to put up some more of these beams, and that's where the military knives comes into play. As you can see, these are just screwed in on the ends, and both sides need at least 1 or 2 screws. What I've noticed is you can get away with 2 screws on one side and 1 screw on the other. And as you see, it will split if you're not careful. I'm not too concerned about it. The experts out there would be more concerned about it and would probably take a little more time, probably paint it nice and all that other stuff. This is the cheapest lumber you can get at like a Home Depot or a Menards. It's, just the 1x2 slats and stuff like that, or the 2x2 slats. If you were to use the treated wood, it would probably be a little straighter and everything else. I'm not too concerned about it. because I needed something to hang these things with, and that's what I did. One of these days, maybe I'll get around to painting it. As you can see, there are some times where the wood has extra holes in there, and that's because I've readjusted things on more than one occasion, and I just haven't bothered to fill in the holes. Another thing that the experts would probably do, fill in those holes, make it look nice and everything else. But for me, I just wanted something so I could hang the knives easily. The other thing, if you notice, all of the teacup hooks are oriented in the same direction. That is a good idea when you're hanging them, because it makes it easier to get them on and off. And anyway, that's the way this was done. You run the wire across the top so that nothing will fall off if you're going to store anything up on top, and then just run teacup holders underneath. And by doing that, you can have the knives display nicely. If not, and if you just screw the teacup holders into a wall, well, then the knives don't hang nicely. You don't see the side of the knives, you see the front of the knives. So that's why I did what I did. In any case, hope that helps. As you can see, gotta run up here. I'm gonna be running a couple 1x2s running all the way over to the wall over here. And then I will have 3 more rows similar to what we have across the top here in the very near future. And that'll give me more room to expand for knives with bales. Hope this helps, and I will talk to you again soon. Let me take just a second to thank you once again for dropping by and spending a few minutes here at Knife Chats with Tobias. I really do appreciate it, and I do appreciate any comments that you leave. So please remember to give me that thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you'll know when the next episode is up and running. Thanks again for dropping by. Really do appreciate your time here.